Okay, so once you have your logo or your watermark done, you're going to have a lot of layers, or maybe you only have a few layers. I have tons, as you can tell, all over here. Lots of layers. You want to save it. You want to save it as a PSD file. You want to save it with all your layers, unless you, in case you want to come back in and modify it. Obviously, this was done quite a few years ago, but I have all my layers still, and I have, so that way I could come in and I can change things if I wanted to. I obviously do not have these text, these fonts anymore, but so I couldn't actually, I would have to re-download my fonts. But what you want to do is we don't want to flatten the image. That's not what we want to do. We're so used to flattening things. That's not what we want to do. What we do want to do is we want to merge all of these. So everything but the background gets merged. So I'm going to click on all three of them, and I'm just going to go into merge layers. So now I have one layer, just like that. Okay? And I actually want to double click on the background, go like that, and I want to delete the background. Background's deleted. I just want this. That's all I want. If I don't want so much dead space, if I want to make this file a little bit smaller, I can actually use my rectangular marquee tool, and I can just go right here, go like that, go up to image, and then go down to crop, and now it makes it smaller. It doesn't actually do much for it. So then I go up to file, and I go to save as, and I'm actually going to save this as a ping, because that will give me a clear background. It won't have anything on the background at all. So I'm just going to save it as WM. Press OK. That doesn't really matter. Just press OK. If this is the image, this is my lovely Photoshop image, then I can go to place embedded, and I can go to my desktop, and it's WM. I can place that here, and now I can resize it to whatever I want. Because I don't really have an image that matters, I can free resize it all I want. If I want to keep it in proportion, you hold shift. And now I can place it. I'm not one to like place it in the middle of my image. I like to place it either at the top or at the bottom of my image. You can do a logo bar on here. So I would just create a new layer, move that underneath there. If you want it soft and a soft edge, you would go up to select, modify, feather, and I do 50, and then I command delete, and now I have an edge. I usually tone this opacity way down though, or you could have it like a stark edge and then tone it down as well. So there you go. That is how you create a watermark in Photoshop.